Hello, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman, bringing you organized chaos. And today we're Star Wars, 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 Star Wars. Alright, you bunch of mooks. You wanted it? Here it is. Star Wars Night! Yay!
What the fuck is that?
What? It's Star Wars Rebels. You mean to tell me you've never heard of Star Wars Rebels?
Well, we know what it is, but we were expecting Star Wars, not whatever that is.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's give it a chance. Besides, it can't be any worse than the prequels. Am I right? Alrighty then, I'll just put it in and set. Now I'm gonna go make us some popcorn. You guys just sit tight while I go off and do my thing. Alright guys, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Oh, come on, it sucks. It sucks so bad. No, it doesn't. It's awesome. It sucks. It can't believe. It can't be any worse than that. Oh, you just don't know true art. I know true art, and that's not true art. And this is Star Wars. That was not Star Wars. It is part of the canon. No, it's not. It's part of the movies. It is not. It is not part of the movies. It's a good show.
Whoa, guys, stop.
And another thing, it totally sucks. Whoa, guys, stop. What's all this about? We watched this movie, and it sucks. No, it doesn't. You don't know true art, you trilogy hater. I don't hate the trilogy, you prequel sympathizer. I could kill for less. Whoa, stop. You mean to tell me you watched the entire series without me? Yes. But I was only gone for 5 minutes. How could you watch the entire thing in 5 minutes? We previewed. That doesn't make any sense. Well, you decide then. Yeah, you decide. What? You decide whether or not it sucks or it's awesome. And it sucks. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. And don't make me get my flaming acorn launcher. Well, I guess since I have no other choice, in order to keep the peace, here's Star Wars Rebels.
Star Wars. If there was a sci-fi Bible, it would be the name printed on the cover. Its only competition would be the Trekkie Torah. Very few times has a franchise affected the mainstream quite like it. Bottom line, if it's got the Star Wars brand on it, it'll sell, no matter what it is. So when a cartoon series that takes place in the Star Wars universe comes out, you know hardcore fans will want to watch it. But with Star Wars Rebels, it seems fans either love it or can't stand it, with no in between. Is it a timeless classic or a product of marketing? We're about to find out right now.
Huh, there you see? Only hardcore fans watch this show. Yeah, the hardcore fans so desperate and lonely, they name their right hand Leia. Guys, not while I'm reviewing. Okay.
The story takes place during that strange period between the prequels and the original trilogy. The show stars a young boy named Ezra Bridger, an orphan from the desert world Lothal who makes a living screwing over the Empire for his own gains. But after a series of events that started when he robbed the rebels stationed on Lothal, he finds a new home and a new place amongst them as a fellow rebel. You know, why does everything that's interesting in the Star Wars universe takes place on a desert planet? I'm just pointing that out there. I'm not critiquing it, I'm just observing. The rebels include Hera, the pilot of their ship nicknamed the Ghost, Zeb, a warrior and the last of his race, Chopper, an R2-D2 clone, Sabine, a Boba Fett clone, you know, not an actual clone of Boba Fett, like all the others in the Clone Wars, just she's wearing the same armor. Come on, guys. And Kanan, a strong warrior who's also a Jedi.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought all the Jedi were wiped out during Order 66. You know, from the third movie.
Well, to answer your question, first off, how dare you mention the prequels in front of me? You never mention the prequels in front of me. And secondly, if a Jedi wasn't shoehorned in at the last second, the entire show would be really boring.
And I just want to throw in here that is one of the most inconvenient lightsabers I've ever seen. I mean, he has to snap it together right before each battle, before he can actually use it. What Sith or Stormtrooper is going to give him that fraction of a second it would take to put it together just right for him to use it? I mean, it might as well be like... hold on. Almost got it. It's just not going in. Hold on. I just got to snap it in quickly, and it just... Oh my god, this is impossible! You see? Just like that. Which leads me to my first problem with the team of rebels. The team style is pretty standard formula. They got the leader, they got the brains, they got the muscle, they got the comic relief, and they got the child of destiny. Yep, turns out that Ezra has the Force, and he becomes the pupil of Kanan to become the next generation of Jedi. I wonder where we've heard that story before.
Ha! See? I told you, it sucks! No, that only means it's predictable. That doesn't mean it sucks. And here's why.
While having a standard team means a more predictable plot and story, it's still a terrific storyline and animation in its action scenes. They fight a lot of awesome Sith Lords called Inquisitors, sort of Sith bounty hunters, and they even took on one of the big baddies of the Star Wars universe, Darth Vader.
Huh, there, you see? Darth Vader's in it. That automatically makes it awesome, because he's so freaking awesome.
Well, this is kind of writing is, well... Here's another problem.
Well, you see, shoehorning in characters from the Star Wars franchise, the original movies, or even the prequels, can put a really big damper on the story you're working with on now. It's pandering to the audience. The way they wrote in Lando, I can believe. Leia seemed forced, but it could work. But 3CPO and R2-D2? Are you kidding? Can't these two just not show up in every Star Wars related content? I mean, they're everywhere. Every series. They didn't need to show up in Rebels.
So, are you saying it sucks now? I mean, it must so since you were so heavy on the anti-3CPO pandering and all that.
Well, again, not so. You see...
Despite its obvious pandering and basic story structure, it does take itself very seriously. You can tell just how hard they try to make this as serious and dramatic as the original Star Wars series. You can tell how hard the writers are trying to make it truly live up to Star Wars expectations. They truly want this to be a proud example of the Star Wars expanded universe. But then again,
Oh, just stop! At this point, you're just beating around your bush. And you know how much I hate it when people beat their bush. Just tell us what you think. Is it worth watching or not? What is your opinion there, soldier? What is it? Well, tell us. Come on. Do it. You know, just let it out. Tell us or you'll get a face full of these nuts.
alright guys, you really want to know my honest opinion?
Yes? Yes.
It's okay.
What? What?
Yeah, I mean, it's just okay, you know? Nothing more.
Wait, so you don't have any strong opinions, good or bad? Is he allowed to do that?
Yes, I'm allowed to do that, Alan. And nope, it's just an okay show.
So then you're not gonna settle me and his argument?
Now, did I say that? Yeah, it's true. There's nothing really extraordinary about this show that would give me a strong positive or a strong negative feeling. I'm not going to recommend it, but I won't discourage viewership either. If you really want to watch it, all power to you. But if not, then I also understand. But I will ask you to do one thing for me. Just accept that it is part of the Star Wars universe. Not necessarily part of the franchise, but part of the universe. It truly does embody the prequel versus sequel middle ground. So please, can we all just accept that it's Star Wars no matter what?
It still sucks. You suck. You suck your mom's nuts. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Some fanboys just can't agree. But I'm sure there's one thing we can all agree on, that if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for us. We would really appreciate that. And if there's a certain show you want us to review, or a certain episode from this show you want us to review, then please leave it in the comments below, and I'll look into it. So until next time, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman, and I brought you organized chaos.
It means that your mom is a dude, you dumbass.
Okay, you two, break it up.
I think he's ready for bed.
Oh, I didn't think you could land like that.
Just get this motherfucker off me!